Shalom, call all Yahba Shalom, Shalom to the look. This video right here is about these wars must come to fruition and pass. So in the midst of these wars, the Most High can show his power. At the peak of these wars, or this third war, I should say, that's what I'm going to call it. At the peak of this third war, the Most High is going to show his power, and that's when it's going to go nuclear. Because you have the world right now already warring. It's just more nations are going to get involved in the war. Now I said, is this world at greater risk of more wars? Yes. The scriptures mention that. Let me get that. I'm going to let the video play. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. It says, you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. It says, and we shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be not troubled, for such things needs be, but the end shall not be yet. Why? Because when the war is going to pop off, see, the Most High got this set up perfect. These heathens, they so bugged out, they got all this weaponry they don't spend all this money on, instead of feeding the poor and helping people around the world and helping build up infrastructure. They so bugged out and scary, they don't build this arsenal up because of power and greed, and they want to hold on to it. Each nation has some of that greed in them and that power complex, but primarily Esau have made the nations drunk, so they gonna literally wake up from that drunkenness and be like, hold up, we've been drinking this Babylon juice and dealing with democracy and all this other shit. This is the problem on the earth, and the Most High gonna put the spirit on them to come against this place. But Esau is gonna do some shit to stir up these different nations and allow them to have a good reason to come against them. Because right now they ain't really got no good reason. They just, know Esau be doing little psyops and little bullshit around the earth. But once Esau started pressing buttons, and through the spirit, the Most High about to put Trump in office, because he's that devil. I remember when he was in office, I want to say he dropped the Moab over the show, a little power, a little force. I know Afghanistan being over there. So best believe that devil getting power, he's one of those devils. He's gonna play good, but at the same time, he's ready to show his horns at the same time. Now let me read on some more. Now verse 9 it says, but take heed to yourselves, for they should deliver you up to councils and in synagogues, and you should be beaten, and you should be brought before rulers and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them. And this is gonna happen as well, because you're gonna have people that teach these scriptures, men of the seers, men of the prophets, whatever the title that may fit. And these heathens been monitoring. They know what's up. If they've been taking your videos down and striking your channels and all this stuff, best believe they have people on the list. And they want to know how you know what you know and why you know what you know. And then they, at the same time, they're going to know what's next. So, in verse 10, it says, and the gospel must first be published among all nations, which you see this happening right now. One of the other reasons, me personally, I could be wrong. One of the reasons why they want to ban TikTok, because they was expecting that just to be some shit for niggas to pass time and be bored and waste time. But simultaneously, a lot of edification been coming out on there as well. And they was like, hold up. It's just like YouTube. They trying to take this and limit this and make sure certain news outlets don't be showed. Like now over here in Babylon, we can't even watch RT News. It's banned over here. The reason being because a lot of information was being brought out on RT News. Now it says, well, when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what you shall speak, neither do you premeditate, or whatsoever shall be given you in that hour that speak ye. But it's not ye that speak, but the Holy Ghost. And that Holy Ghost, see, Elon Musk and all these other devils trying to make AI. They can make AI, but they can't make no Holy Ghost. And call all y'all about sharing shot for that. Let me let this video play, and I'll pull a few more precepts.
Research into global conflict indicates that more countries are at war today than at any time since World War II. Incoming US President Donald Trump, NATO and the EU all want to increase military spending, which hit record levels worldwide again last year. What are the implications? This is Inside Story. Hello and welcome to the programme. I'm Imran Khan. The world's experiencing levels of war not seen in decades, according to research from organisations that track global trends. Every day, people in Gaza, Ukraine, Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo, amongst many others, are suffering the consequences of politics and diplomacy failing. Global military spending hit record levels last year. However, NATO, the EU and the next US President Donald Trump are pushing for further increases. But others, like Ireland's president, say more militarisation just means more risk of war. As the profits of arms companies rise, so too do levels of global hunger and poverty, often linked to the conflicts.
See, Esau don't give a fuck about that because these damn devils care more about power and fucking greed and destroying shit as you see this going on, and it's only going to escalate. Now, let me get a few more presets real quick. Now let's play on just a little bit more. I don't want to ramble on too long. My phone might be acting up a little bit because it's a little cold out here. So give me 1 minute. This book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2, it says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there. Why? For my people. Because our people still be like, oh, God forgot about us. No, he didn't. Just, you got to use a spiritual eye. Why do you think he's stirring up these different nations? He literally, it's like, okay, the book of Romans, it mentioned about being given over to your own devices or your own lust or whatever. Esau has literally been given over to their own devices. These heathens are being given over to their own devices. Their primary devices are weapons. So with these weapons, they're going to take each other out with the weapons. Majority of them are going to be wiped out. The ones that are going to be left over, those are going to be the ones for our inheritance, as it is written in the scriptures, because that's part of our blessing. And then Esau know that shit. They tried to offset it and reverse it and make it seem like it was them. Because they in their mind, they like, oh yeah, the blessing's supposed to go to us anyway. No, it wasn't set up like that. Everything played out how it was supposed to play out. Now it says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. That land still being parted, and they trying to part it even more. And they'll scatter our people all over the earth to the point to where a lot of people, they arguing online about who's foundational black American, who's this and who's that. These idiots, they not even considering who the 12 tribes are. That might be some COINTEL shit. They don't set up that FBA shit.